G'day everyone, welcome to All Kinda Cool Car Stuff. On this video I'm chasing a coolant leak that I've discovered. So we're going to start by doing a coolant system pressure test. If I can find the right cap for it, that is. Maybe this one. Yep, there we go. So this just puts some pressure into the cooling system and it will expose the leak, hopefully. I have a rough idea where it is. It's sort of above the alternator area. So yeah, hopefully it's in there somewhere. It's down in here somewhere. So you can see that hose there just above the alternator. I suspect that is our problem there. So I'm just going to put some pressure on it and we'll see if any red coolant comes up from inside that cover that's on the hose. So just pumping up the pressure tester and we'll soon see if there's any coolant coming out. Might have to give it a minute. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we're going to need to replace that hose by the looks of it. Yeah, and we can see it dripping onto the ground there. Alright, I'll go find a hose and I'll come back and we'll fix that leak. Alright, so we found the leak. Start disassembling some stuff so we can get to it a bit easier. There's my hot air intake. And now we can see it a bit more clearly. Get some more tools. And we'll make a little bit more room for you so you can see what I'm doing. Get rid of this pipe. There we go. And I've got a drain tray under there already. Making this look very difficult. I can assure you it's not. There we go. Nearly there. I do actually have the proper tool to do these hose clamps, but I'm just choosing to struggle on this particular one for some reason. I guess the toolbox is just too far. But yeah, we're getting there. So I found some 10mm transmission cooler hose. You can see there. So I've been told that transmission cooler hose will work just as well as the correct coolant line, or it might be even better actually, as it surpasses most of the requirements, and that's what I'm going with because that's what I've got. There we go, it's up in there. We'll put another hose clamp and then we'll cut it about there, I think. Yep, that's going to work really well. Alright, went and got a razor blade, so we're going to cut this to length. Guesstimate around there. Oh, hose clamp on. And, oh, they're much too big. Yeah, okay, I'll have to go get a different one. I'll pop that on anyway so we don't lose our coolant. There we go, so we've got a better size clamp for this. We'll get our light back in position. That's better. You'll have to excuse the alarms in the background. Not much I can do about that. Ooh, that is very tight on there. Almost like it wouldn't need the clamp. Nearly there. There we go. It's not folded, so that's good. I priced up the correct hose for this, or the genuine hose, and it was about $160 or something. And I thought, oh, that's a bit much for a bit of hose. So that's when I found this transmission hose, and it looked like it would bend to the right form, which it has, as you can see. And this clamp. You might need my super long flat blade screwdriver to get into that one. I'll go get it. So here we go. Hopefully this is going to get in there and get it done. Probably a bit hard for you to see. A bit hard for me to see as well, actually. So just for a bit of fun, we'll cut open the cover on the hose and we'll see if we can see where it's actually gone. It's very crunchy. Can't particularly see any spot where it's gone, but yeah, the hose is just rotten. So there we go. Hopefully that's the last hose on it that's rotten. I have replaced a lot of hoses, but there we go. Now time to pressure test it. Alright, so just pumping up the pressure. About 15 psi, which is around the cap pressure, and yeah, looking pretty good. Can't see anything leaking. I dropped the torch, that's why it's dripping. Yeah, alright, I'm going to call that fixed. On to the next problems. Here we go, I got you in a slightly better position now. So you can see that the struggle is real, but we're getting there. The angle is not quite right. Should probably use an extension with a socket and a uni on it. But there we go. So that's that end. And that is the other end there. So as far as I know, that is fixed, but the pressure test will be what will really tell me whether that is fixed. I've got a bit of cleanup to do. So just testing the cooling system now, putting some pressure on it, pumping it up to about 15 psi, which is roughly cap pressure, and just having a good look to see if anything is leaking. Looking good so far, and I dropped my torch. Awesome. I'll just go and retrieve that, and still having a look. Doesn't look like anything's dripping. Pretty happy with that so far. Got our torch back now. The torch is the only thing that's dripping, so that's fine. I'm gonna call that fixed. Pretty happy with that result.